Christmas tree again. Hi everybody! Today we're going to be discussing outlines. If you're anything like me, you've avoided outlines like they're the plague. I always hated outlines. I was petrified of outlines. I thought outlines were the devil. I thought they'd be too much work. I thought they would completely stifle my creativity. I hated the very idea of outlines. And then I watched this vlog by this crazy lady, Jenna Moreci, and got introduced to a new way of doing outlines, thought I'll give it a go, and I loved it. I don't know that I do it exactly the way she does it, but I took her idea and that's what I use. So there's a link to that vlog in my description. Go check it out. She does use more language than I necessarily find appropriate, but she has great advice on writing, tips and stuff. I find her very helpful and useful, as long as you can get past language. So anyway, how do I do outlines? So what I do is I take 3x5 cards, except I don't have any currently, so I take paper and chop it up. These are scissors. And then I end up with a bunch of little cards, right? See this? Lots of little cards. And then I take my pen and I write on said little cards. So I'm just going to show you some of my other previously done outlines. I write, okay, I'm going to, words. So I have a bunch of different outlines for various stories, and I paperclip them so they don't get confused and lost. I actually have one that's in a Ziploc because I guess I was running out of paper clips. I don't know. I'm going to lay this out and then show you. What I do, this is an outline that I currently have. It's not very long yet because I haven't finished. But you can see, maybe you can see, maybe you can't see. Woo, this is hard to look at. Anyway, I write like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, so on and so forth. And then I write all sorts of ideas for the story. Whatever's like, somebody's going to die, or somebody gets married, or whatever I think is going to be in the story. And then I start getting a little more detailed. And then I line them up by what I think is a chapter. So in here we have like King Richard's die, and then Mary's born, and John has a coronation, and so on and so forth. And then I use this to write the story. That's what I do. So in other words, give me a sec. So let's say we were making an outline. Let's see. We're gonna have turkeys. Turkeys are in the story. So I write turkeys. And I'm pretty sure there's some peanut butter in there. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. And let me think. Do you think there's a Christmas tree? I think there's a Christmas tree. There's a Christmas tree. See? Christmas tree. This is random stuff, by the way. When I'm doing stories, I write the ideas of the story, not completely random, off-the-wall things. I think we have the color blue as well. And maybe a blanket. And somewhere in the story, there's going to be some love. That's an awful-looking heart. Love! Alright, so we have these. This is very few, but we have a little bit of an outline. So then, I would line them up. And I use the floor because there's plenty of space. Anyhow, I'm going to use my knees right now because they're in front of me. So, we got some love and a blanket and blue. I think turkeys are going to be at the start of the story. And then there's going to be some love, and we'll have a Christmas tree. And the blue blanket and the peanut butter. That could be a story. Somebody got peanut butter on the blue blanket. And then I'd write chapter 1, chapter 2, and if I had more cards, I would make chapter 3, chapter 4, so on and so forth. and I have all that. And then I stack them up in chapters so they're chronological, correct, and then paperclip them and save them for later. Sometimes I'll take it and make an official outline on the computer and like type all the stuff up and be a little more detailed and go crazy. Sometimes I just leave them as little outlines and just use my little cards that I made. It kind of depends on how detailed I got while making my cards. So that's what I do. It's kind of random. See? There's the outline we made. Way to go us. I actually really enjoy this way of doing things, and I just threw that outline. Anyway, I really enjoy making outlines now, and I do it for every single one of my stories. I feel like it gives my stories much more direction and focus, and I don't go off on a lot of bunny trails that have nothing to do with the story anymore. So I think it's improved my novels in that sense. And it doesn't stifle my creativity. That was my biggest fear. I didn't want to write an outline and then know what was going to happen in the story and not going to discover it along the way. I just didn't want to do that. But actually, writing outlines is immensely helpful in so many ways, and then it doesn't stifle creativity. It just does not. It helps. It fuels my creativity. Gets my ideas going, woo, crazy. Yeah, outlines are amazing. You should totally do them. If this way doesn't work for you, do some research, find your own way. Check out Jenna Moressi's vlog that I have in the description. It's been a while since I watched the vlog, so I don't remember if we do it exactly the same or if I kind of changed what she explained. I don't remember, but check out her vlog anyway. My camera died, so it's working again, but I don't know how long this will last, so I'll run through this quickly. I hope this outline idea is helpful. There's a link in the description where you can find all of my books. Also, the Jenna Moresi vlog, whatever it is, will be down in the description as well. That's all I got. I love you all, whoever you are. Mwah. That's kind of awkward. I just kissed the internet.